Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, and as I've already said before in some different videos, we're also going to be giving away $500 worth of crypto at the end of this month. So make sure you press the like button if you enjoy that, and make sure you leave a comment down below so I can actually pick you for that giveaway. Now guys, today I got some cool stuff that I found on Twitter and TradingView and a few articles that I have left as well. And let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about some XRP stuff. So first of all, Mr. B XRP Mr. on Twitter says, who thinks that Lagarde and Trump have actually had a conversation about XRP? I'm curious to see these numbers. And then he has a poll with yes or no as an answer. I answered no because I think most likely they've actually not had this conversation, but there are 772 votes and 72% of the people actually voted yes, which is kind of funny to me because that means quite a lot of people are convinced that they have already met. But alright, everybody their own opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below as well. XRP-veteran or underscore veteran, XP veteran on Twitter says, flashback 8 years ago. Mt. Gox exchange hacked. BTC went from $17 to almost $0 in a couple of minutes. Those that have strong faith and bought those dips had strong faith in BTC. Recent XRP drops only 10 cents and you are already worried about your investment or project. What is wrong? He doesn't actually say what is wrong, but it is in the back of my head whenever I'm thinking about this, alright? Why are we worried about these 10-cent small price fluctuations when we gotta see it for the bigger picture? We're looking at real dollars in terms of gains and not these small little 10, 5, 4, 3% and cent price fluctuations. I still think they don't really matter for the longer term. It just matters, because you're going to either have, let's say, $4 million or $4.1 million. And that's the difference that you're going to be making. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal, as really now is the time to accumulate. Please keep in the back of your head, though, that this is not financial advice, purely for entertainment purposes only, but it's still my thoughts. It's all my own opinion. Price analysis 1207, 2 days ago. Well, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see some coins being talked about and also XRP. What is interesting though is that they say Ripple XRP has broken down a critical support area of 35,660. This is a bearish sign. The next support is 27,795. The 20-day EMA is sloping down and the RSI is in the negative zone. This actually suggests bears are in command of everything. The XRP to USD pair is among the weakest major cryptocurrencies because it has quickly given back all the gains of the recent recovery, and this shows a lack of buyers at higher levels, and the bulls will now try to push the price above 35,560 and 37,835 resistance zone. If successful, the pair might enter a range. However, if the price turns down from the overhead resistance, we can expect a deeper correction. So this is also what the case is right now. Again, if we break below that, it's going to be very difficult. And if we do not get back to this area and actually, at least test or even possibly get above that resistance zone, yeah, we're most likely going to stay under here for a little bit until BTC makes major moves. Again, this is just talking about XRP as a standalone. If we're talking about major moves, they will always follow BTC. So it's better to look at BTC analysis like at the top here, but I think BTC is pretty unpredictable right now because of the major tether move that made a lot of people really confused in the crypto space right now. Some people said the tether never made it to the market, so all the big falls are here have nothing to do with US dollars or with cryptocurrency price, Bitcoin price. I think it does though. Another article here. Crypto tidbits. Donald Trump jabs Bitcoin. Bitcoin exchange hacked for XRP. Litecoin bags partnership. Again, it's three things which have been pretty trendy in the last week or so. Another week, another round of crypto and Bitcoin tidbits. The past week was rather tumultuous for the cryptocurrency market. BTC traded everywhere from 10,800 to 13,200, causing dramatic shifts in the sentiment of investors across the board. Per the time of writing this though, many analysts have begun to lean bearish as Bitcoin and other cryptos have lost key support levels and have begun to express signs of further stints lower prior to a reversal. Anyhow, while crypto assets' price action was bearish overall, what happened over the past 7 days could be seen as bullish for the ecosystem's long-term success. We saw Donald Trump name drop Bitcoin and Libra on Twitter. Binance launched an important product as it turns to multiple big names in investment law, BTC, as a store of value, again, and Litecoin bag a large partnership that could bring crypto to the masses. We actually know all about this already. First of all, Bitcoin, of course, being called a store of value by the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell. This was so huge. So many people were talking about this, but also this was really crazy and a positive step for BTC. This could have also been the reason that Bitcoin got mentioned, or cryptocurrency got mentioned by Donald Trump, could have been. So here's a couple of things. True Digital joins the Bitcoin derivative rat race. NFL's Miami Dolphins to somewhat accept Bitcoin and Litecoin with new partnership. This is what I wanted to talk about, but it's briefly summarized already right here. Wall Street giant Goldman Sachs in search of digital asset staffer amid crypto push. IRS renews cryptocurrency efforts as BTC returns to mainstream. Donald Trump bashes Bitcoin as volatile, and Thin Air Backed denounces Libra as an attempt to usurp US dollars. Japanese exchange Bitcoin hacked for $32 million in XRP, Bitcoin, and more. Binance launches margin trading as it celebrates its second birthday, and Visa continues sortie in crypto as it takes part of a $40 million investment round. We already covered that though in another video. Ripple price analysis. XRP gets hit by bears. Price touches 32 cents again. Yeah, that's basically what's been happening, pretty much. And then we have a couple of trading view ideas that I really wanted to show you guys briefly and quickly. So first of all here, be a rector and tell your story to your grandchildren. Here's actually a line draw where you can see a lot of people got wrecked and super wrecked, mega wrecked, nuclear wrecked, world war, whatever. A lot of people got wrecked right here. He says, XRP, Telegram, and Twitter is fully with Rector stories. Share me yours. Fun TA, but it can happen. There is not any support for XRP now. Dump to 1500 SAT and up to 4000 SAT is anytime possible and easy to manipulate. And then somebody says, nice analyze, buddy. So he doesn't give any analysis really here. He just has drawn a basic line of what's going to happen, most likely to XRP, and it's a pretty interesting one, right? So I'm assuming here that with wrecked, he means where most people lost their money because they did not expect this to happen. That's at least what I'm thinking here, but it could also be something else. I just find it funny how he's naming these things with the wrecks, and he ends off with Matrix 4 Reloaded. I found it kind of funny to see. Moving forward, XRP, ABC correction looks done, expecting move up. From an Elliott wave structure point of view, this pattern could be complete. Corrections can morph through, so it could go sideways, but I expect an impulse upwards this next week. Again, that's what he's been saying. Right here, we can pretty much see anything that he's been predicting. Pretty obvious. Cool, long setup. Please check my shirt. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Don't want to put too much emphasis or attention on this, though, as it is pretty basic, not too interesting, but it does look positive. All right. If he is correct, pretty positive, but over a very long period once more. So that would mean, again, that there's no big surge in BTC, but just if XRP were to go at its natural flow, that's what's going to happen. Another article, RIP XRP. It's over, and he has drawn one of the most useless things I've ever seen on TradingView. I personally never used this, and I don't recommend anybody to use this whatsoever. And I can't even put anything from it. He just says RIP XRP because it's looking like we're falling, but I would not attach any value to this whatsoever. I don't know where you can see how many people downvoted this as well. I just see only 5 likes, but yeah, this is pretty useless. It is funny. It is interesting. Yeah, but I would not put too much emphasis on that either. Challenge results. 19 wins, 4 losses, 52% account gain. This is actually XRP to BTC. This is our 100 pound to 20,000 pounds challenger results so far. And as you can see, we have been flying this week, returning 52% on our initial starting balance of 100 pounds. If you want to check this out yourself, we can provide proof of results. It's not too late to get involved either, just message me if interested. Well, I would not message him if I were you, because you can always just make this yourself, right? He could just say like, oh yeah, we knew this was going to happen, and just make it afterwards. He could have done quite a lot of different stuff. The only thing that's good here is that he did predict this upwards move, and it was correct after all. So I guess that's kind of positive. Although, realistically speaking, wow, did it actually get to 27.79? That's insane. Right now, today has been doing pretty okay. But if you would like to know more about trading, make sure you check out the Discord. A link for that is in the description below. It's a cool chat room type of thing, but where we also share some trading signals. And last but not least, Ripple's next run is probably near. This is again an interesting theory. Ripple was the last altcoin mooned back in 2017. The pattern seemed to surprisingly similar repeat. If the story repeats, it's gonna surge in September. I don't believe in higher all-time highs as $12 this time, but never know. Stay tuned. What I think is pretty cool and pretty interesting, guys, is how many people can stay positive, right? In these bearish times, often people turn completely negative, and the comment section is filled with fighters, filled with haters. But often the ideas stay really quite positive, and I think it's also because many people are still hopeful, still believe in the community, and don't let these other negative people ruin their expectations and ruin their experience in the crypto space. I find that so enjoyable to see that some people can just keep their positive attitude, keep moving on, and here, his price prediction of $9 to $12, it's holding tight, right? He's expecting it to happen around 25th of November. That's after swell. A lot of things can happen in November. We don't know. I cannot do any price predictions right now. Hopefully you guys are not doing them either. Make sure you press the like button on this video if you did enjoy, and make sure you actually go ahead and check out the Discord, as I'll be waiting for you guys. Also, follow my second channel. It is called Dusty. I'll be posting a lot of other financial videos on there that do not have to do with crypto, but with normal finance, personal finance. So make sure you check that out as well, and go and follow it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice day.